Hey, what's up? I'm poking this crab. It's, you know, going... Sykes, I actually, I've been doing it for a while. Haha! Yeah, so, I got my attack to 60. I basically was poking the crab all of yesterday. Oh, hey, look. I got hit points. And yeah, so I can use this thing now. Hooray! And I started working on strength a little bit. Wait for this crab to get out of here. Alright, I'll let you clear out so I can take care of this. Anyway, so yeah. I was able to actually, like, see what was going on with the thingo. So, compared to the mace, which, you know, had a lot of good service from this mace, did a lot of work. We're glad to have had it. But, our max attack bonus here is 40, which is, like, you know, good, I guess. And we get a melee strength of plus 40. Yeah, this kicks the shit out of it. 69 on the attack, nice. And plus 71 melee strength. I don't know how this actually affects my max hit because I don't understand how that works. And the game doesn't just, like, tell you. But, yeah, I think I'm doing a lot more damage with this. It is a bit slower, though, but hey. This seems like a pretty significant upgrade. Oh yeah, and I also noticed, it has a special attack, apparently. Which is just... I don't really know how this works exactly. It does 25% more damage, 25%... I don't know, I haven't really messed with this, but, that's kind of neat. So yeah, on the last part, if you missed it, I learned about the crab in the first place. That was fun. And then I solved a labor dispute involving some frogs. I'm just doing my bit, you know, for the something. I'm doing it for something. I don't really know. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. Oh, and then I got really drunk. Anyway, so what now? You know, I actually didn't think that far ahead, I have to be honest. Oh, also, I did try to, I tried to mine the crab, but it was like, you can't do that. You're too dumb. So, not sure what the deal with that is. Alright, I guess we're just going through these quests, then. So, what should I do next? Well, I can't do that. Or that. You know what I should do? I should just go... What was the, like, Varlamore one? The Watchtower still in progress. Yeah. I mean, there's probably only so far I can get in, like, a particular quest line until I get stuck because of, like, a skill requirement or something. Hey, where'd my Chronicle go? You know, I hadn't used it for a while, and, like, I guess I don't need it as much as I used to because I have these circles or whatever, but... Did I drop it somewhere? I think I lost it. Whoops. It's not in the bank, apparently. Oh, well, that's awkward. Oh well, I mean, I can buy another one if I have to, it's not the end of the world. Anyway, yeah, so there's probably a limit to how far along a given quest line I can really go at the moment anyway. But I kind of want to go, since I'm in Varlamore, I've had people pestering me to continue this quest line. Let's go see what we can do with that, I guess, for now. I got like a ring or something that teleports me the Colosseum, right? Oh wait, is there like a minigame teleport maybe? Yeah, here we go. Never mind, I can't go to the... I have to become a hero first in the Colosseum, fuck. Alright, well, I tried. Actually, I should just start doing... I'll just get out of here, fuck this! Well, you know, get some prayer. I lost some prayer somehow at some point. I think it was while fighting the crab. I have no idea where it went, so that's fun. It was these two, right? Yeah. Is this the one? I believe so. Doesn't look like much. Hey, I recognize you two. You were part of the delegation to Varrock. Indeed we were. More than part of, we organized the whole thing. As was our duty. The prince could have contributed. Do not air your dirty laundry in public, brother. The prince wishes to speak with you. He awaits you at the temple. Where do I find this temple? On the other side of the bazaar, south of here. Okay, guess I should get going then. Indeed. Where the fuck am I going? Hey, Rick. Is this the temple? This kind of looks temple-y. Maybe it's a shrine, not a temple. There's a downstairs. This is... I don't think this is right. There isn't really anywhere else that looks like it would fit the description that they gave me, though. South of the bazaar? Okay, I don't know. I know your face. I've seen it 1,000 times before. I think you must have me confused with someone else. We've never met. Yes and no. This is our first encounter, and yet I know you better than most. You wear the face of my only true companion. You wear the face of death. Your only companion is death? You should probably get out more. You jest, as your kind often do. Is that how you drown out their screams, I wonder? Is that how you hide your pain? Well, things got deep very quickly. Is this how you normally introduce yourself to someone? You seek an introduction with the sect of Ranul. They spend their days in Ralos's light. The darkness hides an inevitable truth that they prefer to shy away from. Right. So who actually are you? I am Metzli, Teokan of Ranul. You I already know. You are the one that saved the life of my counterpart. Teokan? So there are two of you? Yes, as Teokan of Ranul, I lead the sect of Ranul. My counterpart, Servius, leads the Church of Ralos. I'm meant to be meeting Prince Etzla here? Yes, you are. He's speaking with Servius down in the crypt. Not a place you'd normally find the Teokan of Ralos, but the prince desired the privacy only Ranul can offer. I better head down there. Farewell. Okay, well that was weird. Great, so I kind of... got ahead of myself? Wait, but there's still no one here. Oh, I'm allowed in now. I see. Fair enough. What's up, guys? There you are, Nilsal adventurer. I don't believe you've properly met my father. This is Servius, the Teokan of Ralos, and the man whose life you saved. Your father? I didn't realize you were related. Yes, very fun stuff. All a bit of a convoluted mess as well. I'll be sure to tell you all about it at some point. For now, though, Dedyon, meet Servius. Servius, meet Dedyon. Nilsal, my child, it is an honor to meet you. Were it not for you, I may well already be making my journey to Mictal. On behalf of both myself and Ralos, I thank you. Well, let's not start celebrating just yet. There's a reason why we're lurking in this crypt. Sorry about that, by the way. I'd have much rather given you a proper welcome on your arrival, but given the situation, it's probably best we take a bit more care. That's not a problem, although I did have an interesting encounter on my way here. Ah, the Tullis twins. Fascinating pair, aren't they? Actually, I was talking about Metzli. I met her upstairs. Oh, you met her! My deepest sympathies. Metzli and her sect play an essential role in our lives. You should not judge her so harshly. You're quite right, of course. But anyway, shall we get down to business? Sounds like a plan. Kwani, so we have quite the predicament on our hands. My mother isn't too happy, oddly enough, and has tasked me with sorting it all out. Someone wants our dear Teokan dead, and we have no idea who. All we know is that they were a Varlamorian. A Varlamorian who had access to the mainland before the treaty was signed. Surely that limits the options a fair bit. You are right, Dedyon. In fact, it limits them to just the members of our little delegation. In other words, myself, Servius, the Tullis twins, and our retinue of knights. Now, I don't think it was me, and I'm guessing you didn't try to arrange your own assassination, Servius. I'd like to think I'd have done a better job if I had. Too right. Very sloppy work. Top example of how not to assassinate someone. Still, probably best we track them down all the same. So that leaves the Tullis twins and the knights. Ennius and Furia are loyal children of Ralos. They would not wish to see my death. These knights should also be loyal children of Ralos, but I agree. They are far more likely candidates. Let us investigate them and see what we can find. Servius, until we have this matter sorted, you should remain here in the capital. The palace will be the safest place. Nonsense. I am the Teokan of Ralos, and I have a duty to the people. I must return to the Teomat at once. The Teomat does not offer the protection of the palace. You'll be an easy target there. I am the chosen messenger of Ralos. He would not have me cower and hide. I will return to the Teomet. Well, this is a terrible idea that's definitely going to blow up in all our faces later, but it seems you've made up your decision. However, I insist that you let me personally accompany you. My child, I'd be delighted to have you as a traveling companion. Dad Johnson Servius here seems keen on letting this killer have another go. You'll need to investigate the Knights on your own. I'm sure I can manage that. Guani, head up to the palace and find the Tullis twins. They dealt with all the fun admin work. They'll know where those Knights can be found. I'll get to it right away. Then it sounds like we're all set. Timoeva, and may the sun light your way. Timoeva, my child. Great. Wow, that was a lot of dialogue. Yeah, not really too much to say about all of that. I mean, pretty standard stuff. Like the quality of the dialogue is pretty much, you know, like good. It's pretty much up to the standard that we see in the game. Although I feel like it was a little more sort of wordy than a lot of like the older quests. Wait, where am I supposed to go now? They're not here anymore. At the palace. Okay, which one's the palace? This one? Okay, great. Oh, there they are. It seems the prince has new chores for us. You do not know that. Why else would he have sent the adventurer back to us? You two are quite the pair, aren't you? Thank you. I do not believe that was a compliment, brother. Oh. Well, let's get to it then. What does the prince need now? He's asked me to investigate the knights who were part of the delegation to Varrock. He suspects one of them may have been involved in the plot to kill the Teocon. Has he forgotten that he himself leads the Knights of Varlamore? Surely he'd be best placed to deal with any of their wrongdoings. He's staying with Servius in case there's another attempt on his life. It is wise to keep the Teocon under close protection, and we are well placed to support this investigation. If you say so. This delegation consisted of 6 knights. Given recent events, I suggested they make us aware of their activities. I suggest you seek them out and ask them to return here. Aaron and Claudia should be at the bazaar. Nell will be at the Cawthon. Velum and Azali are somewhere in Outer Fortis, likely at the pub. Mezan will be at the Colosseum. What if any refuse to come? This crest will mark you as a representative of the Queen herself. Show it to them and they will not refuse. Not unless they fancy revealing themselves as a traitor, which doesn't seem likely. Furia gives you a crest. Okay, well, I think I can find all those places easily enough. Right, so I guess the idea of this is just to sort of familiarize yourself with the environment, right? You just have to run all over the place. Allegedly, 2 people here at the bazaar, which... there's just a lot of fuckers around here, man. I don't remember what they were called, even now I'm thinking about it. Oh, and it doesn't say. Okay. Are they still, like, dressed up in their Solaire cosplays? Because then they'd be easy to spot. I don't really see anyone that looks like that around here, so I guess not. Oh no, wait, there they are. Never mind, they're right in the middle of the thing. Okay. Hello there. Nelsa, can we help you? Aeneas and Furia tell us need you to return to the palace. If that were so, you'd have proof. Well, it just so happens I have this. You show the crest to the knights. Well, we're not going anywhere until our work here is done. If you want us back at the palace, you'd best help. Oh, good. If I can do that, what do you need? Band of thieves have been active here recently, but we came up with a way to track them down. We planted a nice shiny amulet on one of the stalls. Sure enough, it was stolen soon after. Find the amulet and tell us who's carrying it. We can then follow them right to the rest of their group. How will I find it? Beat them at their own game. Go looking through a few pockets. Well, this doesn't sound totally orthodox, but fair enough. I'll be back soon. Well, presumably I have enough thieving to do this. It actually doesn't... There's none that's, like, required, so... Okay. Guess I'm pickpocketing random people. Okay. Can't pickpocket wealthy citizens, so it's probably not one of them. What about this citizen? Oh. Well, that was fast. You pick the man's pockets and find the stolen amulet. That was fast. Okay, it's this citizen right here. Okay. You have the amulet? I have it right here. The man in blue over there had it. Good work, he'll lead us right to those thieves. So, you'll return to the palace now. We'll be there once the thieves are dealt with. It won't take us long. Well, good luck then. Give the amulet. Okay, great. Well, that's done. Okay. Outer Fortress Pub, Coliseum. What the hell is Cawthon? Oh, it's the harbor, I guess. Okay. Alright, I'll hit the pub next then. They're looking a little, drunk. This should be fun. Hello. Well, look who it is. I don't know you. Oh. Told you not to have that last one. Look at you. Stop whining. I'm fine. Right. The two of you have been asked to report to the palace as soon as you can. Report? I don't think so. It's our day off. Sorry, but I have this crest here that says otherwise. You show the crest to the knights. Ah, now that's going to be a problem. How so? Azali here can't go showing up at the palace in this state. We need to sober her up. Where's the nearest fountain? There's one outside the gates just to the east of here, but how does a fountain help? Well, there's nothing like a little dunk to sober you up a bit. Azali, come with me. Oh, we're going somewhere new! How exciting! Okay. She's actually... I'm just gonna push her into a fountain, I guess. Where did you say this was? I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, I guess it's right here on my screen. Fair enough. Can we have a bit of a break? I'm feeling a bit iffy. Come on! This way is Ollie. Okay. I don't think... Hey, you're going too fast. Fucking... This way. Hang on. I'm gonna turn off auto run, I guess. I'm not sure that trying to sober someone up by pushing them into a body of water is really a good idea. That kind of sounds like a good way to drown them, actually. Wouldn't recommend this. Oh, never mind. She's just soaking her head. Oh, boy. Feeling a bit better now. Not exactly. Well, it'll have to do. You're needed over at the palace. This day is the worst. Fine, I'll head over there soon. There's a knight. Hey, you. Hello there. I'm here on behalf of Ennius and Furia Tellus. They need you to return to the palace immediately. Working for the Tullis twins? Do you have proof? Here's the crest. Fair enough. I'm happy to return to the palace, but I can't until I finish my work here. What is it you're doing? Maybe I can help get it done faster. With the recent opening of the kingdom, the Khotun has become much busier. Good for business, of course, but not so good when it comes to smugglers. We've had a tip-off that there's a ship involved in weapons smuggling, but we don't know which one was. If you can find the crate of weapons and tell me what ship it's from, I'll be able to return to the palace much faster. Sounds easy enough. You say that now, but there's no shortage of crates around here. Thankfully, the tip-off did give us some information that might help you find it. The crate should be on the docks rather than on a ship. It's of a standard size and isn't part of a stack. It's directly next to 2 barrels of fish and opposite a bench. Why didn't they just tell you where it actually was? Okay, whatever. Standard size, not stacked, next to 2 barrels of fish and opposite a bench. Okay. Good to know. I'll get to it and let you know what I find. Right, so we need a crate that's next to 2 fish and opposite a bench. Crates. Crates. Huh, that looks like it could be it. You search the crate and find it to be full of weapons. The label on the crate reads, "The Fortis Spark." They really labeled their smuggled goods to the... Okay, sure, whatever. Makes my job easier. Any luck finding that crate? Yeah, I found it. The ship it's from is called the Fortis Spark. Perfect! That's my work done here, then. I'll return to the palace shortly. To Moiva. Great. Alright, one more to go. Oh, haven't been over to the Coliseum yet. This looks very fancy. There you are. Hi there. Sorry, but I'm waiting for someone. Well, you might need to meet with them some other time. You're needed back at the palace. You don't work for the palace? Why would they send you? I'm working directly for the prince. You show the crest of the knight. Brand new here and already working for the prince. Strange. Maybe, but like I say, you're needed at the palace. And I'll return there, eventually. First I'm here for some training, but it seems my training partner is a no-show. You look like you know a thing or two. You could take his place. I can? Yes, join me in the Colosseum for some training. Once we're done, I'll return to the palace. Oh, and bring 2 attack styles in with you. I want some variety. It'll help me test my faith in Ralos. 2 attack styles. Oh, okay. Well, I think the sword I have can stab and slash, so that's okay, right? Alright. Sure, let's just do it then. Guani. I have to equip the fucking thing. Itch up. Maybe I should have, like, gone and got some armor or something. Okay, he's, Oh, that's not what he meant by attack types, is it? No, okay, I see. I see the problem. He's praying protection from melee, which means I can't fucking hurt him, I think is what this is. So I actually have to come back. Shit. Alright, well. Is there a bank in here? Oi, get your hands off that. It's reserved for the survivors of the Colosseum. You do not have enough glory to use that. Man, fuck. Alright, there's another bank just like right over here. It's not a big deal. Okay, so if I like armor up, I can't use magic. And that's my only other option because I have no ranged at all, basically. So, guess I'm going with my wizard shit. That's fun, right? This doesn't look stupid at all. Oh, and you know what? I should probably get some food. I think I can handle this, but, you know. Ready to train? Yeah. Let's do it. This isn't really working that well. Okay. Done that, so now I have to, like, switch to this, and then I gotta, like... so I can shoot spells at him. Ow. I'm getting hit a lot more than I was just before, but... okay, and then he just switches, so then I gotta switch the thing. God damn it, I'm taking a lot of fucking damage doing this. Like, are you supposed to... Like, if I was wearing the armor, I wouldn't be getting hit, but, like, I also wouldn't be able to hit him with the magic because it fucks your magic up or whatever. I don't know, whatever. This'll work, probably. I got him. It was a bit of a clusterfuck, but whatever. Well, you fought well in there. I should train with you more often. So you'll return to the palace now? Yes, I'll head over there shortly. Perfect, thanks. Well, that was fun. Okay, I think that's everyone, yeah? Looks like it. Have you spoken to all the knights? Yeah, they should be here soon. 6 knights, but likely 1 traitor. How do you intend to work out who it is? Well, I'm going to guess asking nicely won't work. After they were picked for the delegation, the knights were granted beds in the Quality headquarters just west of here. I would suggest you search there for anything of note. We'll keep the knights busy until you're done. Okay, I'll be back soon. Alright, I guess that would be here. That would in fact be here. Okay. Oh, there's an upstairs. I guess I'll check that. Oh, there's not really... some headquarters, it's just a big room. Okay, there's like quarters up here, actually, alright. Alright, I'll just go through their stuff, I guess. You search the chest, but find nothing of interest. You search the chest and find a letter inside. Well, long have you waited, so patiently, so dutifully. Now at long last you have been graced with the most glorious of duties, for the day of our destiny is fast approaching. The Teokan will soon travel to the east, and you will be selected to accompany him. You must ensure he never returns. Only with his demise can Twilight's promise begin. Only with his demise will we see the final dawn. Okay. Well, I don't really, I mean, sure, the letter is incriminating, but it doesn't really indicate who it belonged to, you know? And like, I don't know whose room this is, so that's weird. There's like a moon symbol on the wall instead of everybody else has suns, is that right? Oh, not everybody else. There's another moon over here. Okay, I don't know if that matters. Well, if I'm supposed to observe something about these rooms, that's about all I can find, so hopefully that's all they wanted from me. Did you find anything in the quality headquarters? I found a letter to one of the knights. It seems that Varlamore is our traitor. Oh. So I just assumed that was like a greeting or something. It was just their fucking name at the top of the thing. I didn't fucking... Oh, okay. Why would you... that's fine. Are you sure? Oh, you are sure. The letter directed him to arrange the death of the Teokan. It also mentioned something called Twilight's Promise and something else called the Final Dawn. It sounds like Varlamore has some explaining to do. This should be fun. Varlamore, step forward. Varlamore, you've been found to be a traitor to the kingdom of Varlamore. What? I don't understand. We know you attempted to arrange the murder of the Teokan of Ralos. You have anything to say about this? This isn't true. Someone must have set me up. It's extremely possible that someone set him up. In fact, I might even go so far as to say it's kind of likely that someone set him up. And it might have been this guy. But... whatever. I don't have any agency here, so it's fine. Your lies mean nothing here. Your guilt has already been proven. No, this isn't right. For you, this is the only thing that's right, and he's just gonna kill him before he can defend himself. Yep, totally not suspicious at all. The rest of you are dismissed. Oh, okay, that's fine. You killed him. What are you expecting? That we'd invite him to sit down for dinner and drinks? I don't know how they do things where you come from, but you're in Varlamore now. This is how we deal with traitors. We should have questioned him. Now we have no idea who he was working for. Well, it's done now, so a little point in dwelling on it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, buddy, sure. Totally believe you. Totally reasonable, understandable thing that just happened there. Completely... whatever. Little point. Well, my brother may have been a touch too hasty. He is right. What's done is done. You should return to the prince and let him know. It's fine. Itzla and Servius said they were going to something called a Teomat. Makes sense. Teomat's the center of all religion in Varlamore. The Teokan would have been eager to return to his home. You'll find the Teomat atop Ralos' rise, but it's quite the walk from here. You should speak to Regulus Cento outside about a faster method of travel. You should not waste time. The prince will be eager to hear what you've discovered. Alright, I'll go and see Regulus. That was stupid. Due process? Never heard of it. Hail, Sol Adventure. You wish to return to Varrock? I was gonna ask you about the Teomat? Ah, Kwani. Well, you'll be pleased to know that Prince Itzla has already granted me permission to give you your very own Quetzal, free of charge. My own Quetzal? That's right, and I've already picked out the perfect one. This here is Renu. She finished training not too long ago and has been eagerly awaiting her first rider. Renu perks up at the sound of her name. Now, Renu here isn't as experienced as Premio, so don't expect her to be taking you too far. However, she's more than capable of flying anywhere in Varlamore, provided there's somewhere suitable to land. You'll find that we already have plenty of landing sites all across the kingdom, and more are being built all the time. You could probably even build a few of your own if you wanted. Now, why don't you two properly introduce yourselves to each other? I have the perfect thing here to help with that. Regulus gives you some Quetzal feed. Okay then. Here, bird, have food. Oops. Use... Oh, that's the wrong bird. Oh, okay. My bad. Hello, Reno. I have something here for you. Reno eagerly takes the feed from you. Okay, now the bird will die for you. Guani, I reckon she'll let you ride her now. Blah. Okay. Neat. Wow. More fast travel seems good. Where the hell am I supposed to be going? Colossal worm remains. Wasn't that... I think I can do an agility course there or something. No, but seriously though, what... I don't know which of these is the thing. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hooray. Where actually is this? Oh, it's like in this mountain up here. Okay. Where... Why is Metzli here? Oh, whatever. Suppose I probably need to talk to her again. She seemed like cryptic and important or whatever. The prince and my counterpart wish to speak with you. You should go to them at once. Okay, never mind. Can you tell me where they are? Or am I just... Okay, I'm gonna go climb a ladder or something. I don't know. Okay, I think the ladder wasn't it. Maybe it's this big, important-looking room over here. There they are. Nilsal Dedyon, welcome to the Teomat. Nilsal, my child. So how did your investigation go? I found a letter to one of the knights, Velam. The letter instructed him to arrange the death of Servius. Tetamo, one of my own knights. I will need to swiftly deal with this. Well, there's actually no need. Ennius killed him as soon as we found out. Ah, excellent. Such should be the fate of all traitors. But Ennius killed him before we could even question him. That's unfortunate. It would have been good to know who he was working for. No matter, though. I'm sure we'll find another way to get to the bottom of this. Does it not bother you how quickly Ennius killed him? Is it not a bit odd? Here in Varlamore, justice is delivered swiftly and harshly. Ennius may have taken it a bit too literally, but there's not much we can do about that now. Do you not find it suspicious? I find a letter perfectly implicating one of the knights, but he's then quickly killed before he can be questioned. It seems like a pretty good way of covering things up, don't you think? The Tullus family have loyally served the rulers of Varlamore since the death of Emperor Imafor. For one of them to be a traitor is unthinkable. It's a dangerous accusation indeed. That said, the family does have a bit of a history. How so? My family has not always ruled Varlamore. In fact, it was the Tullus family who reigned for the majority of the kingdom's history. That all ended when the good old Imafor declared the kingdom to be his new empire. He celebrated by going on a nice little murder spree. One war later, and dear old Imafor found himself without a head. Had that not happened, the throne would have eventually passed down to Furia, I think. I believe she's the slightly older of the two. Right. And you don't think that might be a good reason for her and Ennius to be traitors? Imafor's death was over 100 years ago. His family had no love for him then, and they've loyally served the Archons since. Yes, very true, but Dedyon also has valid concerns. We need to be careful of assumptions, but it seems it would be wise for us to keep an eye on the two of them from now on. Now, Dedyon, did your investigation uncover anything else? The letter I found mentioned two things: Twilight's Promise and the Final Dawn. Twilight's Promise? I've never heard of that. I wonder if that has anything to do with the Twilight Emissaries. Twilight Emissaries? A nice religious cult that has an unhealthy obsession with the end of the world. They've never caused any major problems before, so we've mostly left them be. However, given this revelation, perhaps it's time to pay a little closer attention to their dealings. And the Final Dawn, what's that? Nothing more than blasphemy. It's not something we should waste our time talking about. As you can see, the Final Dawn is a bit of a controversial topic. It's a religious belief. An unofficial religious belief. It's an unofficial religious belief concerning the end of the world. Oddly enough, our friends in the Twilight Emissaries are big fans of it. Where can I learn more about the Final Dawn? It's not something I care to know about, but if anyone around here were to know it, it would be Metzli. The sect of Ranul are responsible for maintaining the library here. That includes dealing with any forbidden materials. Metzli returned to the Teomat shortly before we did. She'll be around here somewhere. Right, I'll go and see if she can help me. This is a lot of talking. This is more talking than we've had like the entire game, basically. This is just a lot of dialogue. Which is fine. I'm not complaining. Honestly, like, not to pull the curtain too far back, but it's pretty convenient for the actual production side of things, because, I mean, it fills a lot of time without me having to do a lot. And also, I don't know, it feels pretty familiar after all that Planescape torment, but anyway. We meet again. Not a chance encounter I see, for it is clear that you want something. I was hoping you could help me with some information. Quite possibly. The sect of Ranul know better than most that time sees the end of all things. When we are gone, what remains? Knowledge must be passed on, lest it be lost forever. Yes, what you're describing there is a book. I'm familiar with the concept. But what is a book without the right reader? Words can be misunderstood, misconstrued. That assumes those words were even right to begin with. Think of all that we believe to know. All those words we have read. How many were the truth, I wonder? Okay, well, before we go down another rabbit hole, I'm looking for information on the Final Dawn. The Final Dawn. This is something I can help with, but first, to understand the Final Dawn, you must understand Zimova. Zimova? That's a fancy word. Zimova? I don't know. The word is a gift to us from those who walked these lands before we did. They knew the truths of this world, in a way we can only dream of. We call them the Old Ones. They understood the importance of passing on their knowledge. So much of what we know comes from them. So what is Zimova? Our world endures in a way we cannot comprehend, but like all things, it will not do so forever. Its light will one day die, but this is not something to be feared, it is something to be embraced. You see, we are part of a cycle, something far larger than ourselves. When the time comes, Ralos and Ranul will come together as one, consuming these lands in holy fire until there is nothing left but ash. But even in ash, embers remain. From those embers, a new world will be born, and the cycle will continue once more. This is Zimova. So you think the world will one day end? That's quite something. You not think. No. This knowledge is a gift, one that was passed down to us from the Old Ones. But you said it yourself. Knowledge passed down can be misconstrued. How can anyone know the truth for sure? It's not like there are any of these old ones around for us to ask. Indeed. That is why this is just one interpretation. There are those out there with another. Tusk Tuali, the Final Dawn. Sak Tuali. Oh. And what do they believe? They do not just believe that the world will end, they believe it is their duty to make it happen. They see it as their singular purpose, and will stop at nothing to make it so. These people. You speak of the Twilight Emissaries? It is said that they are amongst those with this belief. I guess I'd better... Dedjon, I need you outside now. We have a little bit of an issue. Okay. Oh, huh, that's interesting. The cultists are attacking. Well, I guess we're just need to kill all of them. That's fine. Give me a minute here. Ooh, okay. Guess my max hit's 13, if, I understand the way the sort of hit sparks work. They're not really sparks, splashes, whatever they are. 52 strength, wow. Isn't this exciting? Great. That was fun. Oh. What happened? I'm sorry, my prince, but we're not sure. None of the attackers made it inside, but Metzli has disappeared. Metzli? Surely not. Thankfully, the blade missed his heart, but we should get him to the capital as soon as possible. Yes, of course. Ensure no time is wasted. Of course, my prince. We'll go at once. That was a clusterfuck. Well, this has been a bit of a mess. Yeah, that's what I said. What do we do now? I'm not sure yet. No doubt Mother will quickly learn about what happened here. While we wait to hear from her, I'll get thinking about what our next move should be. In that case, I'll make sure to keep checking in. Thank you, Iknami. Demoiva for now, and may the sun light your way. Okay. I can use the Quetzal. I got a Fortis teleport? I don't know what that means. Oh, it's probably like the actual spell. Alright. Adds a thieving experience. I'm 30 thieving now, hooray! I can pickpocket from villagers, isn't that exciting? Wow, that was a lot. Let's see. Well, it looks like there is a quest I can start here. Heart of Darkness. Nice. Yeah, okay. Well, that's the next step in this in this quest line, but it's looking kind of out of reach for me. Mining and thieving are one thing, but 48 Slayer's a skill I have not interacted with at all. That's fun, and also my combat level's a little low as well. There are still other quests I can do around here, I guess. I mean, there was something about the museum over here, ethically acquired antiquities. But honestly, that's an hour. Maybe that's just it. It wasn't exactly a super long quest, and there wasn't a lot of, stumbling blocks to deal with, but it was just a lot of talking. So I feel like that's gonna have covered the time well enough. So, I'm gonna call that good enough for today. This'll do. Alright, next time. More quests, I guess. I'm gonna go back and stab the crab for another day or something. Bye!